Back to another album review. And today's review is on Echoes, Silence, Patience, and Grace from Foo Fighters. It's the sixth studio album from Foo Fighters. Before I start talking about the album, I need to mention that this album combines elements of ordinary rock and acoustic rock. Essentially, the song is mainly centered around alternative rock, hard rock, and post-grunge, with some elements of acoustic rock. This came from the styles of the demos that the band produced. Back when Foo Fighters were touring with the album In Your Honor, the tour had both electric and acoustic performances, which is understandable considering the fact that Disc 1 of the album is full-on rock songs, and Disc 2 has acoustic songs. After the tour was when they started working on the next album, and they brought back Gil Norton to be the producer. The reason why they decided to work with Gil once again, it was for Dave Grohl to fully explore the potential of his compositions, and to make an album that sounded drastically different from the band's previous material. Dave went as far as to write songs that contain messages that resonate with the listeners. He also wrote lyrics that took inspiration from the birth of his daughter. And this album was recorded between March and June of 2007 at Studio 606 West in Northridge, Los Angeles, and it was released on September 25th, 2007 under RCA Records and Roswell Records. The band's lineup of Dave Grohl, Chris Shiflett, Nate Mendel, and Taylor Hawkins were over there to work on the album. And they also brought in some additional musicians. Drew Hester did percussion on Come Alive, Let It Die, Cheer Up Boys, Your Makeup's Running, Long Road to Ruin, and Summer's End. And another musician was Ravi Jaffe, who did keyboards on Let It Die, Erase, Replace, and Long Road to Ruin, Come Alive, and But Honestly, as well as accordion on Statues. Then there was Brantley Kearns Jr., who played the fiddle on Statues, and Kaki King, who played acoustic guitar on the ballad of the Beaconsfield Miners, Pat Smear, who's the rhythm guitarist on Let It Die, and there's also the section quartet who played strings on The Pretender, Statues, Home, and Come Alive. And the last guest musician was Oliver Allgood, who played the lute on Long Road to Ruin. One thing I should mention is that the cover art was made by a Seattle-based graphic design studio called Invisible Creature. It contains a combination of an aerial bomb and a vacuum tube to show the weapon combined with another object that wasn't even associated with violence, war, or anything like that. Now, the title comes from a lyric on the album's final song, titled Home. Dave Grohl said that he struggled to come up with a title for the album. He even considered using the one with that song on it as the title. In order to promote this album, the first single, The Pretender, had a 4-second preview that was released on a promo campaign with various rock stations in July of 2007. It later debuted it on August 3rd, 2007, when ESPN broadcasted the X Games 13. Foo Fighters later went on tour between September 2007 and autumn of 2008 in order to promote this album. They also brought guitarist Pat Smear, keyboardist Ravi Jaffe, violinist Jesse Green, and percussionist Drew Hester on for that tour. And now to talk about the songs. The song starts with The Pretender, which serves as the lead single and was released on August 21st, 2007. This ended up being among the most successful songs from Foo Fighters and peaked at number 37, making it the third song from the band to reach the top 40. The other two were Learn to Fly and Best of You. Dave Grohl initially showcased the song under the original working title of Silver Heart during pre-production of this album. The song received a music video that was directed by Sam Brown. The video is in letterbox format and contains a lot of pans, zooms, and tracking shots. And I'll post a link to the video in the description. It's also a great way to start the album. The next song is Let It Die. which was released as a single on June 24th, 2008. Dave Grohl said in an interview that the song is about personal fights between people, that those people are breaking apart, and that the fights are meaningless. Later admitted in an interview, he later admitted in a later interview that the song was indirectly about corny love. Erased, Replaced comes after that, and this is among my favorite songs on this album. The next song is The Long Road to Ruin, which was released as a single on December 3rd, 2007. The song ended up getting a music video that was directed by Jesse Peretz. The video was meant to be a parody of the show, General Hospital, and even features Rashida Jones. I'm going to post some links to the video in the description. Come Alive and Stranger Things Have Happened come after that, and those are memorable songs. Those are followed up by Cheer Up Boys, Your Makeup is Running, which was released as a single on April 7th, 2008. We're in line that Dave Grohl took influence from the R.E.M. album Green when the song was being made. Summer's End is after that. Next song is Ballad of the Beaconsfield Miners, which is the first Foo Fighters song to be fully instrumental. Dave wrote the song after he met one of the miners involved in the Beaconsfield mine collapse. And the miner requested an iPod with In Your Honor on it during the incident. Now, Dave Grohl was moved by this and dedicated the song to him. Statues of Him Honestly come after that. The album ends with Home. They mentioned that the Japanese version of this album has 2 bonus tracks. The first is Once and For All, which is the demo, and Cedo. And as you can see, neither of those songs are on this album. Or at least not on this version. We're in line that this album was met with mostly mixed to positive reviews from critics, just like last time. Also, like last time, I thought this album was better than the critics make it out to be. It's also nominated for 5 Grammy Awards and even won Best Rock Album. It also won the Brit Award for Best International Album. This album also debuted at number 3 on the Billboard 200. Later sold over 1 million copies, which resulted in it being certified platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America. Overall, I really enjoy this album. I can tell it does a lot of things differently from the band's previous work. It also does some things better than the band's previous album. I highly recommend this album. And that's all I have to say on this album. And if you like the video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And be sure to hit the notification bell to be notified of future uploads. You can also follow me on social media, there's links in the description. And leave a comment if you like. Thanks for watching, I'll be back soon with another review.